Alright, we are getting ready to do our first race in a series I'm very worried about. It can be really fun or it can be really bad. My speed, though, is going to be really bad, as you can see. It's, yeah, it's going to be a weird one. We've got quite a few people in here, and we've got 40 laps, 60 laps, and 100 laps. 3 different races. Points are scaled based on the race. And no inverts or anything like that. We've had 32 minutes of practice. Everyone just trying to figure this thing out because it is open set. And hopefully we'll have some fun. Up front, well, you got 3 guys that are just going to really pressure each other, it looks like. And then we got a couple in the O's, most people in the 1s, but remind everyone that yellow flags are not very fun. They do count for laps, so I will be shortening them. You do have 1 extra set of tires, but you should not really need to do that unless something major goes bad or you're at the back of the field. And even then, at some of the places we're going to go, you could end up a lap down. So, qualifying set right now, except for I didn't put tape on it. Don't think that's going to matter too much here. We just dropped the fuel to 2 gallons.
Green.
We'll see if we can get this thing to turn.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
But I've made some progress, and hopefully this will be a good base for the rest of the season as well. We've got I was really wearing out the right front, which was not going to be good for us. And I finally just threw all the ballast rearwards and then backed up the brakes. So we go our fastest lap of the weekend so far with a 2. And just a little loose. I probably should have went forward with the brake bias. We're not going to be able to get off the corner very well there. And we're going to be mid-pack, which is right where we belong.
There's the flag. It's over.
Make sure to put our race fuel back in. So, yeah, I haven't done a whole lot to it. I essentially started with the Milwaukee set and adjusted for that. And ballast back, sway bar down, drop the front springs a little bit, and then change the gear and track bars. So this one, yeah, we're going to find out a lot in this race. Gavin's looking really strong. He's quick right now. So we go at 2.53. Landon just beats us with a 2.52. We got Colton in here at 2.72. All the familiar names, and yeah, just gonna be fun to do something slightly different and see how it works out. But Stafford, Thompson, Oxford, Myrtle Beach, Concord, LA Coliseum, and Irwindale outer inner. So it's going to get harder and harder and harder as the season goes on. But it's a short season. Hopefully it is a good season. Still no trading paints, but that's okay because that's going to make it look like a kind of lower division field. This is kind of based off of like old school Busch North, Winston West, Grand National East Series type racing. So, yeah. I don't know if you can change to qualifying tape, hopefully not, but we got our race fuel in. Hopefully we don't have to shorten a bunch of cautions, because this race could get really ate up in cautions, but we are starting on the inside. which is good news.
You'll be lining up on the inside.
If you do
Closed.
want
Pit
your
road is closed.
paint
We're
scheme
putting
to show
plenty
up
of
in these
fuel to finish the
videos,
race.
there is a TGA file sharing chat in the Discord. So upload it there and tell us which
You only
car.
have one additional set of tyres for this race.
So 40 laps to start off with, which could go really quick or not have a whole lot of green flag racing. Turn 1 is very dangerous, and I am going to just move brake bias forward a little bit in case we do have to stomp on it. Then we'll adjust as needed. But pretty big field of cars. I'm happy with that. I was worried that we were only going to get like 12 or so people, and I didn't want to be the guy at the back. So thanks to everyone coming out. We'll see who has
Next time by.
some random speed out of nowhere and who are the normal fast guys up front, Mitch and Tracy. And we'll see if we can beat Gavin, but each race is going to mean a lot in the season, so you need to have good finishes. One bad finish is going to hurt you, especially if it's in the third race. So just gotta be very cautious and smart and not get yourself in trouble. And I don't know if the fast guys' tires will stay on. And we got a caution already.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Always a thing in turn 1 at Stafford, and it looks like Mark, unfortunately, got spun around there. So we will shorten the cautions, get us back to racing. Otherwise, we would be doing like 4 caution laps, which isn't fun, so. Don't know if the pace car has picked us up or not. Maybe it's just hauling ass like it was. 2 to green, that'll give us 1 to green because it's way too spread out right now. Alright. Well, not a great start to the season, but expected. I'm going to go third gear start this time. Double file starts, just because it's going to give some opportunities and stop that single file BS with everyone checking up and running up against the wall. Should give us cleaner starts, although it's going to make it hard for people starting on the even side to get down into the preferred groove, especially when we get to the clash. And
the yellow flag is out.
Already,
pit road is closed right now.
Okay, we might end up just quitting this season. This might just be quit the season if it keeps going like this. What the hell? How are we wrecking on the starts? Guys, why are we passing the pace car? Oh my gosh. This is not great at all.
1 to go, next time by. 40.22.
Don't be passing the pace cars like idiots. Get lined up. You don't need to be sitting here under caution for 20 laps.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is
Alright,
off.
third
Be
gear
ready.
start. Gavin has made it up to second now. Let's see if we can actually race, or if this is just going to be Class C street stocks.
34.704 inside.
Big push
Stay
there.
high.
The car gets a little wobbly on the start. Colton gets to our inside.
Clear inside. Car
We got
inside.
Zach just behind us, and Billy is
Still there inside.
blinking, which he does not normally have issues
Stay
with
high.
that.
There's a car on the low side.
Don't want to be on the outside, but we're getting the run and we don't have a room to really jump into the inside line right now with Zach there. We had a moment where we could have, but we would have ran over Colton, so at least we're racing now. Just,
the car in P1.
clear all once again.
21.292.
Okay, no penalties. Just wanted to make sure that no one got one that didn't get cleared from that start. But we're racing, so hopefully
22.049.
get going now. I'm gonna have to start dialing the brakes bias back now. Just get this thing to turn on entry, get it off that right front. Ninth at the moment. Got a car that has went around at the back of the field. Whole lot of smoke.
20 minutes to go.
Yeah, I don't think we're actually going to do 20 minutes of racing. Hopefully not. Should get these next few laps through quickly. Brady is out. Mitch is out. Mitch was the car that was spun around on that restart. Some weird graphical glitch there. It was like a bumper was in our face.
Outside. Stay low.
Colton looking good as normal.
Still there.
Really blow that corner. Into 8th. That will be a decent finish for us.
.035.
Yeah, 100 laps is going to be a long time here. Because we have we've barely done any green flag racing here. And this run feels really long just because of how slow and heavy this car gets over a run. So Landon might be saving back there, because it's pretty easy to get tricked into thinking that 40 laps is a sprint race, but if you're burning up your right front, it could be bad. Oh, are we overdriving? Okay, thought we were overdriving it there. Brandon having a good run up in 5th. And where you finish is where you start.
22.1.
Unless I need to hand out penalties, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Not sure what happened on that start, but could have been a missed shift. Get loose.
22.123.
Track is going to continue to rubber up. Marbles should start forming. I mean, there should be a ton of marbles right now because I have it on don't clean the track at any point in the session, so maybe they're just not showing up. Could be because I turned particles down to low because it was hurting the frames on dirt. But we have stretched ourselves out a nice little gap here and are just getting to halfway and feeling like we might be a little bit quicker than Colton.
22.214.
Billy's dropping back to us a little bit, so I think some people are starting to get a bit tight, which is why I loosened it up a little bit more with the ballast, dropping it all the way to 0. But luckily it's not trying to step out on us on exit. That's what I was worried about, was spinning up the wheels. Zach looks like he's got things hooked up now. He may be coming to catch us, especially even if he wasn't planning on going slower, just being slower could help out that right front later on.
22.389.
But this is the racing that I wanted to see. Unfortunate that some people had to wreck out. But that's why you get 3 races, so hopefully everyone sticks around. Looks like Nick Martin is now in the pits as well. But how do we set up a pass on the grape? Need him just to overdrive the corner so we can get the nose under him on exit, but that is going to be difficult.
22.4.
Oh, never mind. Just overdrove it.
Outside. Still there, hold your line.
He's going to back off and give it to us. We'll just go ahead and keep it around the apron for a second. Going to be a little slow out of this corner, but fall off. Massive right now, 0.8.
0.577.
Someone not having fall off though, not as bad as us. Looks like Zachary's tracking us down, so we could end up dropping back to 8th place. Billy's picking up the speed a bit here.
22.455.
So yeah, the 3 race format is just so if you get wrecked out early. Like, I would have rather done a 200 lap race, but if you get wrecked out early on that, it's just a waste of time. So we are doing the 3 race format, kind of like stages, except for everyone gets points and you get a brand new car and put on the lead lap. So Mitch coming back out, gonna try to get a few spots and laps. It's good to see that he did not just give up right after that. He'll be much quicker than everyone on a fresh set of tires. We are catching Billy. Looks like he's starting to struggle a bit off the corner. It's rotating on him a bit more, as it is for us. Brandon up there just having a great run in 5th right now. Brian ahead of him. Landon is 4 seconds back at the moment from us, so that is very surprising to see. I don't know if he was just going for hot laps or just fell off or had some damage from that wreck. But now I'm starting to feel the car be a little slidey. We'll look at the tires after the race and adjust as we need to.
22.6.
Colton all of a sudden kind of gaining on us again.
Low car up high.
We got a yellow.
The yellow flag is out.
And this is going to give people a chance to maybe come into the pits. But there's only, what, 5 laps left once we go green, so I don't think that you'd want to. You gotta get around and catch the pace car, get everyone settled in. We're probably not going to do a very quick caution here. There are lucky dogs and wave arounds, but we'll see if anyone is going to head to the pits.
Car 58's got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
Frank gets the lucky dog.
Pit road is closed.
And now we will get the lap cars to the rear. Starting on the outside again, since Brian was ahead of us when he either spun himself or got spun. But everything should get sorted out quickly. Anyone at the back pitting? Does not look like anyone pulled the trigger on that.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
All right.
38.556.
Gavin is leading. Well, did not expect that. I mean, he was looking quick, but I think the fast guys are burning up their tires or something. But we've got green-white checkers as well, so that could catch people out on fuel if we do get into green-white checkers. Hopefully we don't.
Green flag, green flag.
Very loose on getting
Inside, 37.
on throttle. Colton's going to try to sneak in there. Might be able to do it. Oh, Zach gets into the wall. We're going to go ahead and chop down. Gavin either got a little bump or missed the corner. But bumping on corner entry or in the center is okay, as long as you're not just full throttle dumping. Brian's worked his way up because we're not doing cautions not counting, so he hasn't had to start all the way at the rear. Another reason why I didn't want to do that. Plus, it seems like we got quite a bit of racing in here. Well, we could go for this spot, but it is not worth wrecking over a point or two here. Billy gets a little loose. We're going to come home 6th, and you know what? That was a good race. That was a good start. It started out really ugly. I was worried. I thought we were going to have to just delete the league, but
nice run.
We're good. Let's take a look at these tires, and yeah, it switched. Alright, so 2 minutes to grid. We need to put fuel in it. We are going to go with, let's just go with 9. Overall, the car felt really good. Might have been a little loose. I can't really tell anything since it reset our tires there, which is annoying with this format. So I think we're just going to stick with what we've got here. And, yeah, we have, well, let's take a look at what happened. Mitch, 25th. Oh, he got out of gear. So he's got his work cut out for him now. But at least it's his own fault. And then we'll take a look and see what happened to Brian afterwards. But so far, happy with this. I was getting really, really, really worried that it was not going to be good. But Hayden gets the win. And yeah, looked like he was really quick there at the end. So Mitch has got to get through the field and not cause too much trouble for himself.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
He only lost out about
of fuel to finish the race.
45 laps, or 45 points, 40 or so points. But that's points that are going to be really hard to regain. So he's going to need other people to have issues in the longer races. So it's 50 points to win the race 1, 60 points to win race 2, and then 100 points to win race 3. And then you have laps led and most laps led bonus points. Those are adjusted to for race length, so like I think it's like 2, 3, and 4, or 2, 3, and 5. But we got Brian behind us. We know he's going to be much quicker and get around us. We also know that people were starting to fall off there, but once they were able to cool their tires down, they were a little quicker. So just hope we get a good start here. Put the brake bias back forward just so that we don't self-spin on corner entry. Let's see where my dad finished. He got 13th. So now, this race might be one that you just toss on a set of rights. If you have something wrong. Like if you get spun or end up going backwards or having some issue. You definitely don't give up the points from the front. We get through the gears, now we gotta get stopped. We do that.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
Just pinch Colton a bit there. I'm not gonna come down because the inside was gonna check up early there.
Stay high.
Try to get around the outside of Billy.
Keep high.
Can't do it though. Corner exit too tight on the outside. But now everyone's diving down to that bottom, which is making it slow down even more on corner entry, but that corner exit is just not good enough out there. And I've got to back the brakes up already because this thing is just sitting and sliding on the right front.
Still there, inside. Clear.
Can't get down yet, but Brian's going to be quicker than us. Oh, we got someone hard into the fence.
Clear, inside.
That's the
yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed.
That was Christopher and Chad, unfortunately, both of them involved.
Pit road's open.
Get a restart on the inside. And we were actually a little short on fuel. How did I get that wrong? Maybe it was counting as still averaging the first lap, which put the pace lap in there, and we were accelerating hard, so.
Pit road is closed right now.
Alright, so early cautions, it's just going to be the thing that happens in these. Unfortunately, that looked like some really hard hits, but they are still out there, so should be good.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside.
We can get Brian around us on the outside. That would be easiest. We got Alex, first time we've seen him in the white and red car on the outside lane. Back behind us in the mirror.
Get ready, going green.
But
The pace car is in.
let's see how this one goes now. 60 laps. It was feeling like a lot of changes after 20 laps, so it's
34.9.
gonna be interesting to see how much the tires come into play. Plus, you're gonna have the back and forth of
Keep low.
what row you're starting on.
Still there. Car stop down low.
And we've got someone stopped down low, and they have wrecked on the start. No caution.
22.2.
And that is Nick King. He's just pulling it to the inside. I can't throw a yellow for it. Not in this situation. I can't take my hands off the wheel. Unfortunate. Don't know how that happened, but it was clearly right at the back. We are a little loose with this extra fuel in, so maybe I need to just move the ballast up a bit for the 100 lapper, but we'll see how it feels at the end of the race. And yellow and nearly spin out, so that was good timing. And it looks like Grady and Kevin maybe had an issue, or Grady was the issue with Nick King. Not sure. Tracy currently leading. We are not feeling as comfortable, but it is also a little hotter out as well. So that can change things up. We have a lucky dog on track. We do not. No one's a lap down, so we will just get it going. Gonna be starting on the outside.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time. 34.504. Pit road is closed.
We essentially had 2 pace laps there. No one's pitting, so in the 100 lapper, I'll let us eat up a few more laps for people to pit if they want to get damage fixed or something, but really no point in it.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh shit, bad.
34.6.
That's why I wasn't too worried about Mitch doing that, because I knew I was going to do it. Thankfully, it was long enough down the straightaway and everyone saw it coming. There was nowhere for us to go to get out of the way on that one. I just had to get it in gear. Zachary got screwed over by it, though, as he kind of checked up on entry and went high. We are freaking loose on entry now. Alright, brake bias forward.
.196.
Contact there behind us with Dan
The
and
yellow flag is out.
Mitch.
They want you in single
And we got
file.
another
Pit
yellow.
road is closed right now.
That is Christopher in the 00, looks like. Gives us the inside. Hopefully we don't miss the shift this time.
The pit road's open.
Two laps here. Just we just had a caution, so everyone should be close together. Just get us to the 1 to go. Get back to racing.
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
A little worried about how loose it is. The fuel has definitely changed stuff. The track temp has definitely changed a bit. We're struggling to get into the corner.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is off, be ready. Green, green, green.
Get through the gears. And
33.7.
nearly drive through the back of Brandon.
Clear, the yellow flag is out.
And a
Line up,
massive
single
wreck.
file. Closed, pit road is closed.
Mitch already back up here. Got bumper sitting there. Not sure if Brian got into the back of Landon or what caused that, but pace car has not come out of the pits. That's not good. Hopefully it's coming out now, or this race is going to be all under caution. That bug hasn't happened in a while.
Road's open. Pit road is closed right now.
Hopefully that didn't kill anyone.
One left to green.
Okay, no one
You're
was
on the
pitting.
outside this
I
time.
think everyone
Catch up.
understands
67,
that you just
car
can't pit.
27.8.
Okay. I think what I'll do is the first half of the final race, I'll do quick cautions. Second half, I will
About to go green.
allow
Stay
at
focused.
least one to go long.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag,
But-
green flag.
Everyone getting short track racy, trying to get what they can.
33.97.
A few people a little looser than what they were expecting.
Still there at the bottom.
Mitch is going to get around us,
Say hi. There's a car on the low
and
side.
then hopefully we can get in line. Just keep this thing in one piece.
Say hi. There's a car on
Thankfully,
the
we
low side.
didn't destroy Brandon.
22.6.
We were very close to it. Billy gets loose.
Inside.
They were thinking 3 wide off the
Clear
corner.
inside.
Alright, we can jump down here.
Outside.
Brian got himself on the outside there, but he's going to get a better exit just because we got
22.49.
really tight there. He comes up into Billy there. Billy was running where he needed to be. Brian just kind of overdrove and shoved up. Would have liked to got up past Billy, but well, Brian gets loose off the corner. Hopefully he catches it and doesn't come up and snag anyone. He gets it onto the apron. Clear all in case he ended up on pit road, and we got a yellow.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file.
Someone got
Pit road
turned
is
back there.
closed.
My dad is running 11th at the moment. He is close to passing us.
Pit road is now open.
Remind everyone it's a long race. We don't need this many cautions this early. Make sure no one is pitting.
Closed, pit road is closed. One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
No lap cars, so we don't need to worry about Lucky Dog.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off. Time to do
Alright,
your
well,
job.
back to the inside, and maybe we can get around Billy here as long as I get the shift. Outside line, bad start. We shove up a little bit there. And just get under Brandon, but he's...
3 wide. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Clear up top.
Gonna clear us there.
Still there.
Oh man, this thing is so loose on entry and tight in the center. It is just not wanting to do anything at the moment. Really loose under braking. I'm playing with the brake bias just to try to adjust for both issues. But I think we just need to get to a longer run and things will get better for us.
The yellow flag is out.
We've got another yellow.
In single file. Pit road is closed. Pit road's open.
Gonna just leave the caution open this time. For the people that can't see my text. Give a few people a chance to come in and get tires if they want. I think that's how I'll do it, is first caution after halfway. We'll go a long caution. For these race 2 and race 3. Race 1 we won't do it. But I don't think tire wear is going to be enough for anyone to come in.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
But we're figuring out how to run this.
Pit road is closed.
Just trying to make it fun for everyone. Now we'll be starting on the outside. Zachary's probably going to get around us.
1 to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. 38 points.
But Mitch has made his way back up. Now he's just got to win it. I think there's like a 9-point difference between first and second. I think it's something large, but that might just be for when it's 100 points. I can't remember. I just did it off of percentages, so.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Gavin gets a little wobble.
35.
Kinda
Point
ease it
0,
in
1,
here.
6. Car inside. Still there. Still there at the bottom.
But as we expected, Zachary's going to get around us. He has picked up a lot of speed since practice.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Can't get to the inside yet. That's going to allow Colton to get there, but we should be able to clear him on exit here. Is he going to get pinned down on exit? Nope. He gets a good run off the corner, and
Still there. Hold your line.
nothing we can do there. Just part of short track racing.
22.592. Stay high, clear.
Alright, should be able to get down now. Thompson is going to be really tough.
.471.
Some good racing though. Everyone's been fairly respectful on the starts, because these starts could be disastrous. Get those tour mod guys in here and we'd constantly be under caution as they try to get 5 spots every time they go into turn 1. Colton has a little check up there. We're definitely quicker than him on a few lap tires. Try to make him overdrive it, because that can really get you wobbling and high.
outside. Still there, hold your line. 22.36. Still there.
Just really got to be easy on the
Outside if you want it.
weight transfer of the car. You start getting this thing dropping the nose hard, and bad things happen. Mark going for the pass on Colton. Colton throws a bit of a block there, it looked like, but didn't see it actually happen, just saw where they were. We got another caution, and that looks like it is all the usual suspects. I think everyone that came in and pit.
The pit road's open.
So we got a little bit of a warm-up in between this race and the next, and yeah, 100 laps is going to be a long time around here, but now that I've figured out what we're going to do for the rules, it should be okay.
One to go, next time by. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed right now. 30.373.
Colton's going to get the inside. Landon is working his way back up. I'm surprised that car is still going. He hit hard into the fence. Mark has got a hood bouncing around.
The pace car is in.
18 to go.
Green, green, green. 35.049 outside. Still there.
Oh, got tight. Zach got tight off the corner. It's just back and forth of what lane you get a start on. I wish we had a choose cone. That would make things really interesting.
Still there. 22.73.
LA is going to be a mess, I assume. It's going to be so hard to get this thing to turn on the outside. Just keep it smooth. Going good off the corner. We're gonna have to loosen up the entry in a little bit.
.232.
Couple of clicks to the rear on brake bias. Looks like we're just right around this pace. I think my dad's gotten shuffled to the high side.
22.379.
Mitch going for the lead. And those three racing each other hard could slow everything up. Oh, Tracy's going around.
4, 2, 1.
He's into the fence, and we got a yellow.
Single file. Pit road is closed. Slow car up high.
So he loses 3 spots and heats up the right rear. Could have been a lot worse for him. And now we're going to be on the outside, so our turn to lose a bunch of spots probably right before the end of this.
Pit road's open. Pit road is closed right now.
I don't know if we got a lucky dog or not.
Car 42.
Yeah,
Got
we
the
gotta
lucky
wait on
dog.
us.
Let them past on the outside.
Tracy not paying attention.
Letter 42. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Alright. That slows things down, but had to give them a chance to get that lucky dog.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside. 40.162.
Fairly long race, and we're actually running out of time here. It looks like... Oh, no, we don't. We're not running out of time. That timer is what it should take us, so
Get ready. Going green.
we're on track, even though we've had quite a few cautions. Mitch with the lead. Can he shift?
Green, green, green.
How bad is Tracy's right rear after that slide?
37.209. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
He checks Brandon up with his, oh, he's in the wall. That's not going to help us.
Keep high.
Colton gets to our inside.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. 22.737.
It's a bit of a slide there.
Still inside.
I can't get down. Like, I want to drop back behind Colton and get down, but right now we can't do that, so
Still there.
I've just got to keep fighting out here.
22.615.
Ooh, big loose on entry.
Still there. Inside.
Mark's got to run. Luckily his hood comes up when he accelerates. That slows him down. That thing is just
Keep high.
bouncing side to side there. Zachary gets under him. A good short track racing.
22.663.
I don't think we're done with the yellows.
The yellow flag is out.
And
Line
there
up
we go.
single file. Pit road is closed.
And my dad got turned or spun. That is going to give Alex a chance to get the lucky dog.
5 laps to go.
So we're probably going to be getting into green-white checkered territory here.
Pit road's open.
Gavin, though, is in the prime spot right now, other than leading. So he should be able to get into second.
The pit road is closed. Past the 57 car. Car 37. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Not too bad of racing. It's just really tough to do anything. And it's going to get tougher as the season goes on. But I don't think we've had any problem people or anything like that. There might just be some people spinning or making contact at the back. But so far up here, no issues. We do get the inside. That should assist us on getting around Colton and maybe pulling off a 6th place here. And you never know what happens in front of us, so this might not be the final restart.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off. Green, green, green.
Tracy gets a really poor start.
2 left to go. 2 to go. Outside.
We get a little loose on corner entry, but we're at least able to get there.
Go low. Clear
Colton's
outside.
really slow through the center. Tracy makes some contact with Brandon. Brandon in 4th, and oh, Zach just got turned, and we got a yellow, green-white checkered time.
Closed. Pit road is closed. There's a green-white checkered finish when the yellow clears.
Who's cutting it close on fuel? Probably no one. Not with all the yellows we've had.
Pit road's open.
And now that puts us on the outside, and Colton's got the advantage. So we should get back to green flag racing right away. Don't think we have any more lucky dogs to give out.
The pit road is closed right now.
Nope, we do have another lucky dog. Alex is going to get another spot back, or another lap back. How many laps down is he?
Car 37.
He's
Got
2
the
laps
lucky
down.
dog. Let them pass on the
Doesn't
outside.
matter. We're not losing laps to racing now that we're extending it. We've got a long ways to go in this one for 100 more laps to do, so.
Carbide, you had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Was not expecting it to take this long, but
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
how long has this race been so far? Only 28 minutes. I guess that's not that bad. I thought it was a lot worse. Zach's in the pits. He's going to throw on some right sides or something and try to get a few spots, but I don't know if he's going to get out of the pits in time. Nope, he's out of the pits.
About to go green. Stay focused. Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag.
Brandon gets a bad start there. We're not going to be able to do anything.
6, 2, 4.
Just
Inside.
gotta stay in line and hope we get a good drive off the corner as the car just shoves the nose off the corner.
Still there at the bottom.
Pulling into our inside, we got contact ahead, and
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file.
what a mess.
Pit road is closed.
Looked
Left
like
up, 36.
they got into each
Carbide.
other
The
at the
green
start of
should
that one.
finish when the yellow clears.
We're into the corner. But Gavin paid the most out of that.
Pit road is now open.
Gavin and Mitch. Hayden gets the lead back, it looks like.
10 minutes to go.
We got a lap led there on accident, but there wasn't much we could do. Running out of time. Get another green-white checkered, and
Pit road is closed right now.
well, that was
Car 37.
the hit we
Got the
needed
lucky
to have
dog.
happen
Let
to
them
the
pass
fast
on the
people.
outside.
Not sure what happened, if Mitch got into the back of him on corner entry or what, but they got sideways and everyone got checked up and
Left up,
contact and
37.
spinning and
Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
short track racing.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time. 40.525.
This is one of those cars that you really can't bump in just because it's so heavy and slow that you send the person more than you think you're going to. Like the modified is stuck, but when you get on old tires with this thing. And here comes Chad. He's one of those that pit at halfway,
Pace car
and
is off.
he has got the benefit of the correct lane on this restart
Green,
and some extra laps.
Fourth position. 36.449.
Loose. I mean, we got a great
Still there, hold your
Great
line.
spot here, but a little more wouldn't hurt.
Still there at the bottom. Say hi
Just
to the car
can't
on the left
self-spin. Are we going to get to the white flag? Oh, we might.
side. Still there, hold your line.
Colton's got us now after that little slide.
You're now in third.
Billy's going to try to get there. He gets a good drive off the inside. And Chad just gets turned, and someone else gets turned, and
Say hi.
we end up fourth.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
All right, well, let's go see what happened on that last lap,
Nice run.
because that did
Solid
not look
work.
good. Let's go see who got into Chad. So we got a 5-minute warm-up. Let's take a look and see what happened to Chad there in the 17, because unfortunately he was having a really good run on the fresh tires. And oh, they're just 3 wide. And then prediction code. And then Landon gets the O2 as well, turning left there. So, yeah. It's a little bumpier than I wanted in that one. No reason for it. But let's throw in that, and let's just throw in a little ballast forward, just to make sure that we are good. We've had 5 people check out. Understandable. My dad gets 15th after that mess there at the end. Let's double check that we got enough fuel in this thing. Yeah, I think we do. 16 should be way more than enough. And really we could go, if we're planning on pitting it halfway, then we could be fine. But let's go take a look at what happened in that race, if we can quickly. We've got a lot of time to do that. Christopher overdrive an entry, self-spins. Landon, bad start. Brian gets into the back of him on corner entry and hard into the wall, and then nowhere for anyone else to go. Then after that, Brian gets loose and heads to the inside wall. Got Wyatt getting loose on corner entry. Brian getting sent or getting loose, not sure which. Looks like getting sent. And prediction code there. Nothing there. Might just be Mark's hood bouncing around. I think that's what it is. Yep, alright, so Mark ruins it with his bouncy hood. So, yeah, that one was a little ugly. So, I don't know how we were cleaner in the 40-lap race than the 60-lap race, but pretty ugly there. And Gavin, well, he comes away with a 10th. I mean, that's going to be disappointing for him. Hayden has now got both the wins and might end up sweeping this. So, yeah, we should be able to get through these 100 laps fairly quickly. But yeah, we're gonna go into this one. Hopefully everyone's learned a little bit. Calm it down and have some fun. So we definitely needed a long run. We were much better on longer runs. Although Colton and I kind of had this weird thing where he's quicker on the first 3 laps, and I'm a little quicker for like 10 laps, and then he comes back at us. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting if we get a long run, what can happen. So we're going to start 4th. Hopefully everyone is ready. They had a 5-minute warm-up. They should be able to grid within a minute.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Let's get the telemetry back up. Brake bias going a 40 or a 53 because we're heavy on fuel. Go ahead and just take fuel to 0s. That way we don't take any if we do pit. Should be rolling off now. Alright, can we get through the first 10 laps without wrecking? Should take us 34 minutes to do this race. But 60 laps took us about 30 minutes, so.
1 to go, next time by.
Still should be over with in about 45 minutes. And let's hope no one gets a flappy hood to ruin the incidents. But we've got cloud cover again, the sun has gone down, the wind has gone down, and
go green, stay focused.
we've got a little extra fuel on board.
Time to do your
A
job.
long race, so try and get some good racing in. Oh shit, we were in second there, didn't mean to do that. Thankfully we didn't get ran over. Can we get through turn 1 without a yellow?
Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
So far, yes. Just gotta be patient here. Pushing it really hard on the new tires on full fuel is not gonna do us any good. Just wait for an opening.
27.586.
And now we've got people contact into the corner and a yellow.
Flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up, 27 car. Pit road is now open.
So reminder to everyone, you don't need to try to get to the bottom instantly. Just take your losses. You'll get in line.
1 to go, next time by. Line up on the inside. Closed, pit road.
No need to get wrecked out by trying to drop down onto the inside line and getting hit by someone who's not ready to brake that early because you just took away the gap. I don't know if that's what just happened, but I assume it was because that's what usually happens.
About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off. Green, green, green. 35.0.
After I said that, Mark instantly does it.
Hold your line.
It's lucky I just turned left and didn't plow into the back of him. It's so early in a 100-lap race. It's just, there's no need. And Tracy just spun or got spun or something.
Yellow flags. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch up, 84 car.
People just can't be patient. Like, get up and running single file and then try to make some passes. We don't need to be trying 3 wide and other shit. Like, just calm down. It's a 100-lap race.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time. 31.933. Closed. Pit road is closed.
It's not that hard to just stay in your lane, wait for an actual gap that you don't have to hope they check up in time.
Get ready. Going green.
You don't need to go 3 wide this early.
Pace car is off.
You're going to be able to pass a hell of a lot more people when it's strung out on older tires.
Green, green, green. 35.049.
Brandon's going to get hung up there. We'll see if we can get to his inside. And hopefully mid-pack calms the hell down and we can get some racing in.
22.08.
Brandon gets held up there just a little bit. That's going to allow us to get a nose, but he gets the drive off the corner. I'm not going to dive it in there. Here comes that 77 looking strong. Getting some drives off the corner.
066. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 21.577.
All right. It looks like everyone's calmed down. Gavin's trying to set up the pass on exit. He's much quicker. Once we get a few laps into this, I'm sure he's going to come alive. Tracy is out of the race, so that is a big points hit, and that is 2 races where he's had a big points hit now, but this one's going to hurt twice as much. Hayden, though, up front, he's looking like he is going to sweep.
22.28.
And that is going to be a really hard bit of points to catch up to. Mark right on our tail now. Brian behind him. He gets loose.
21.99.
We can start backing the brakes up now. Dan having a good run in 10th. Little check up there. Landon got a bit loose on entry.
22.0.
But now we're racing. Things are going to spread out. Nope. They make contact, and we've got a yellow.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you.
That was really dumb looking contact.
Pit road is closed. Letter 76.
Like, I don't know how he turned that much from that tiny bit of contact.
Flag came out.
Did not even look. That didn't even look like physics. Like the way that Landon's car turned instantly from the tiniest bump on exit. There had to be some prediction code involved in that.
The pit road is now open.
Hopefully the field can catch up because we're going back green. Otherwise, we're going to be here for way too long. Oh, we got a lap car.
Closed. Pit road
Tracy's
is
back
closed.
out on track. He might be able to get back on the lead lap, I guess. He's only 2 laps down, so yeah, he'll definitely get back on the lead lap.
Car 14. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
So, I thought he was out, but he was just getting some fixes done. Hopefully he didn't take his tires yet, because that'll hurt him a bit. But he's just got to stay out of the wrecks. There's definitely going to be another one. And just try to get the next lucky dog, get back on the lead lap, and his race isn't over.
1 to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. 41.169.
I don't think making it a fixed set race would make it cleaner, because all of this has been just people overdriving, braking. And if I make it fixed set, I have to make it tighter, and that means people will be overdriving entry even more.
Green flag, green flag.
Colton nearly got squeezed up into the wall there. We almost drive through Brandon. I forgot start slowdowns on entry. Overdrive that a bit. Didn't have the chance to move down though, and we are really pushing in the center right now. Cannot get it to turn up here.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there, inside.
Just stay up here and wait for our opportunity. It was a little low there.
Still there at the bottom.
That was on me.
3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. 22.462. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
Mark trying to box us out there.
Still there. Right side, 2 wide. Still there, inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Stay high.
Alright. Brian's going to get around us, and then we can settle in.
22.412. Still there.
But, man, it has gotten freaking tight. Well, Dan is caught up now, because Mark turned left off a corner and slowed up Brian, so I wasn't able to get to the gap, but now we should be able to.
22.574.
That gets Dan shuffled as Landon dove it in there. But we'll get this thing driving. Mark is really starting to lose the rear end, it looks like.
Clear outside if you want it. The car outside, clear outside.
We're in 9th, so I'm not really concerned about making the pass, but if we start getting pressure from behind, then I will. But right now, this gives us the inside line for the restart, so it's probably better to just sit here. Gavin, though, looks like he's all the way up to 3rd. He is just, this combo. He has come alive. He is now in 2nd, as Colton's running in 3rd, as he's been able to stay up there. But keep the tires on it. Don't overdrive it.
22.412.
We know we're fairly quick. We know some of these people drop off pretty hard. But then you're going to have the possibility of a pit stop at halfway that's going to be very interesting.
22.31.
Because I think you got to take it. I think everyone will come down. There's a yellow, and we'll get the... Well, there should be a yellow.
Caution,
there we
yellow
go.
flag. Line up,
Now we'll get the inside.
Closed, pit road
So
is closed.
there was no need to burn our stuff up trying to get around Mark when we can just get the inside there. Everyone ahead of us right now, other than Colton, has been much quicker than us. Well, Colton and Billy, but they just track position wise are so far ahead that there's nothing we can do about it. But that was a good run. We were on lap 30. Got a lucky dog to give, which is Tracy.
Closed, pit road is closed.
Unless he got
14. Got
an
the
incident.
lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Now he is back on the lead lap. My dad is running 13th. Hopefully he's able to finish that run out.
When the yellow flag came out.
He's probably going to be able to catch up to us. He wasn't looking that bad on the last race. But good run. We are way overfueled.
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside.
But now we got that inside start, so now we just need to either get to 7th or fall back to 9th again. Really, the big thing is just if we're not pressured from behind and we're on an odd
About to go green.
position, just live with it, sit there, and wait for the yellow.
Green flag, green flag.
Brian gets a poor start, and they have
They want
wrecked.
you in single file. Closed, pit road is
Someone
closed.
missed a shift, I assume. No penalties yet.
Letter 27 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Still no penalties, so I think everyone has gotten around. Pace car is... Do we have to catch him, or...
Catch up 27.
We gotta go all the way around. Do we have to go all the way around? I'm so confused. Well, this is gonna be a long caution. So I don't know if we gotta let... It should be saying let the pace car by, right? Yep, no one got penalties, amazingly. So I guess we gotta go all the way around and catch the pace car. Well, we're gonna have a long caution here just because instant yellow. Do we have anyone a lap down? No. So I think someone on the top line just screwed up. Everyone got checked up behind him, and pretty much the inside line got a massive advantage there. But everyone's still catching up, so we're not going to do anything. Still no penalties, so... Yeah, I'm guessing that there was a shift issue on the outside lane. And then it just stacked up.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. 37.619.
Sun is setting and we don't have lights here on iRacing, so gotta hope it doesn't make it too long. We have enough time. I made sure that we wouldn't get into darkness, but it might start getting a little dark depending on cloud cover.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Time to do your
Clear
job.
all again just to make sure once we get to the backstretch.
Green, green, green. 34.919. Car outside. Keep low. The car in P21.
Try to get up one more spot.
21.50.
And clear all here just to make sure. No penalties. Okay. We're on an even, so we need to get a spot here, but not going to be able to, so we'll just have to restart on the outside. .273. Colton falling back a little bit. Mitch has got around him. Tracy working his way up, and now we got another yellow. Somewhere in the back, they're running into each other or spinning.
Pit road is now open.
But we should have a quick caution now that we don't have any lap cars. This isn't going to be the long yellow.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. 33.979. Pit road is closed right now.
.43 laps in. This one's going a little quicker than the 60 lap race. I think.
Go green. Stay focused. The pace car is off. Be
But
ready.
get a good start here. Hope that we can find a way to get down and
Green flag. Green flag.
not cause too much of an issue for ourselves or anyone around us as we overdrive entry.
Inside. Still there. Say hi to the car on the low side. Keep high.
Should be able to fall in now.
Clear. 22.528.
Tracy's already like 4 spots behind us. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of a game of, do you try to conserve your tires right now and stay out?
22.3.
Or do you take 2 tires? Do you take 4? Who forgets to turn off fuel? Billy into the side of Brian. They're going to keep it together. We're going to take advantage of that and get ahead of Brandon.
There is a car on the high side.
Or try.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 22.389. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside.
Brandon's a little quicker than us, but we had to take advantage of that. He kind of checked up and went up the track, and they saved it. Now if we can just get ahead of Billy before Tracy gets to us, but if we can't, then we can hopefully follow Tracy through, make it a little easier on ourselves.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a yellow.
They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Past the pace car.
All right, do we do 2 tires? I think that's what we're doing. Two tires, no fuel. This is going to switch things up massively.
Pit road's open.
Are the leaders going to pit? They are. Nope. Some of them do, some of them don't. We are. Just don't get a passing penalty.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Who's taking 4? who's accidentally taken 22 gallons.
Move it. You're out of right sets of tyres. They want you in single file.
Tires were 94s on the right and 97s on the left. We move the brake bias forward just to save ourselves. Hayden goes 4 tires. He's going to lose out on a lot of track position there. Some people at the back may be getting caught out doing 4 tires and going a lap down. Clear all. Just because there might have been some passing on entry penalties. No one was expecting a clear all, so I don't think anyone's gonna get anything cleared that they shouldn't have.
37.069.
Now we need patience out of people. Yes, you have fresh tires, but you also are behind some slower people. Be smart. Still a long ways to go. You don't need to try to get 50 spots on this start.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green.
Alex gets a bad start. And Tracy plows into the back of someone there. And
pit road is closed.
Is that Colton? Let's clear all again. He just went full throttle into the corner there. Looking like he's a real-life tour mod driver on that one. I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, well, that went terrible. But, as you would expect, I guess, shuffling the field up. Everyone's mentality is just go 100%, even though we're just at halfway. I just don't get why we're driving so freaking hard for every tiny little spot.
Let them pass on the outside.
Okay, apparently we've already done a lap. Or something was weird there.
Closed. Pit road is closed. 1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time.
We're going to be on the outside.
29.665.
And I think we're good. Oh, no, because 42 is taking forever to come up through the field. I thought he was on the outside. He's going to the inside. Okay.
About to go green. Stay focused.
All right, well,
the pace car is in.
Let's get to racing.
Green flag. 33.115. Car inside. Clear.
Oh my god, guys. It's fucking 50 laps. You don't need to go 4 wide into the fucking first turn. I don't think this is a possible league. I don't think it's going to work. If we can't, at the easiest track that we're going to, have a good, smart race, I don't think it's going to be possible anywhere else. I think this is a one and done, sadly. I'm not seeing any common sense or racecraft out of anyone on these starts. It's all selfish driving, try to go 3 wide as hard as you can, drive like no one's in front of you. So, I don't see any reason to continue this onto harder tracks.
Pit road's open.
So, I think we'll switch it up. We'll just, I don't know what to do, but We'll do something different because this is not fun
Closed. Pit road
or
is
worth
closed.
showing up for.
1 to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. 28.392.
And if it's not worth showing up for, the fields are going to get smaller and smaller, and then it's even less fun. So I think I've seen enough to determine Thompson and everywhere else we were planning on going is just not going to work.
Pace car is off.
Single file restarts wouldn't solve anything. It's just people being extremely selfish.
36.204. Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there at the bottom. Still inside.
Nowhere to go at the moment, so just gotta be patient.
There's a car on the low side. 22.395. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 21.496. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Car inside.
Tires are definitely
The yellow flag
doing
is
good,
out.
but
Line up, single file. Pit road is closed
again,
right now.
we just can't race. It's not possible. So sadly, we're gonna have to just cancel this season, which is unfortunate. I thought we had the group of drivers to be able to do something like this, but we do not. So we will move on to something else. I'll try to figure out what. Sorry if anyone bought anything, but this isn't fun. Like, it's got to be fun. Otherwise, what's the point of doing it?
1 to go, next time by. 32.631. You're on the outside this time. Closed, pit road is closed.
And it sucks because we've definitely got some people that are really good at this. But it's not even like it's only a few people. It is the entire field just driving like jackasses.
Get ready, going green.
You got 50, 40 laps, and you're just trying to get every little inch when it's very easy to pass late.
Green, green, green.
Like, once you get into a run and you're quicker than someone, it's very easy to pass. So
Still there.
I just don't get this mentality of you gotta get it all in turn
Still
one.
there at the bottom.
Or you have to get to the bottom and, like,
Keep high.
force your way just in front of someone on the braking zone when they have no time to react. Landon didn't do it there. He had room to do it, but when people are turning left on the front stretch before the flags stand to try to get to the inside line, that's just being absolutely selfish. Because all it's going to do is cause massive checkups to that inside line into one. We could have turned down there, but there's no need because we're quicker off the corner.
Clear. You're in fifth.
We were just going to get ran over if we turned down. We'll eventually clear him. We do. But yeah, this should have been the easiest race for us. And I don't see it getting good. Everyone's just being way too aggressive. And there's probably a lot of prediction code happening that's causing the issues, but it's, again, it's got to be fun. So I feel like this is one that Gavin was going to be able to win the championship just the way he's looking in this race, because Stafford is usually not his friend.
21.99.
We'll see. We'll see what I feel in a bit, but like right now we're racing 3 wide back there. Hopefully they just keep it clean so we can get this over with, but move the brakes back now. And removing the tire change, not going to do anything. it wasn't that caused all of this. We were wrecking on a 60-lap race where no one changed tires.
Caution, yellow flags.
There we go again.
Single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up, 76 car.
It's just not a feasible race, sadly, with online racing. It's really fun. It is really, really fun,
Pit
but
road's open.
I do not want to have to micromanage and be an angry admin to make this work, and I think that's the only way this is going to work. So we will move on and come up with something better.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. 30.6.
I don't think there's anyone a lap down. Now there is, but that's going to cause weird issues, I think. It's...
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Don't know if he's passing people or not. Nope, okay. Maybe he was involved in the wreck. I didn't realize that there was. I should have just went 2 laps, but oh well. Is what it is.
One to go. Next time by. 39.73.
It was a fun experiment and a fun thought, but yeah, it's just way too much aggression when you got 90 laps left in this. Just not what I expected, especially with the 3-race format and everything that we did on dirt was so good, and I just was expecting us to be able to do this.
Outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Stay low. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line. 22.1.
Just get past Brandon and try to get this thing going forward.
Still there, hold your line.
Ryan checks up massively there. Just have to stop and try to not hit him.
22.197.
Moves off.
Outside.
I just don't feel connected yet. Like, the rears are coming out from under me now, and I think it's probably that left rear that's causing that issue. We're overdriving it and getting loose and just not doing what we need to do. I don't think brakes forward will help us, because it's more of an exit issue that I can't get the drive off the corner, so I'm having to overdrive the entry. I mean, this is a lot of fun when it's green, but there's no way that we're going to have a lot of green flag racing at Thompson or Concord or Myrtle Beach. And LA would not work at all.
Car inside. Still inside. Clear.
It's unfortunate, but maybe we go tour mods once they get the front bumper patched. I think tour mods will be a lot cleaner just because you don't instantly get spin from a tiny tap.
22.197.
And now that I've decided to get rid of it, we're having good, clean racing, but Just there's no possibility to race where we're going to race and have it be clean. So
22.2.
I just need to stay ahead of these guys until they wreck each other. Mitch up there winning, and Gavin running second still. Brian's having a good run. His car's not gone loose like it had in the others. I'm surprised we've gone as loose as we have, but that 2-tire change is probably causing most of it.
.334.
Getting tight now. Can't get any drive center off. Can't get it slowed down. Just struggling to get this thing to go where I want it to go. Now we're getting overdrive and entry some more.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
Where is my dad made it to? He is in 13th.
Pit road is now open.
Somewhere around there. Do we have anyone a lap down? Yeah, we have Max. Go 2 laps here. That way it doesn't go instantly to 1 to green. It is a lot of fun when it's green, but
closed. Pit road is closed.
No one's got time to sit here for 2 hours pacing and getting wrecked. So, I'll figure out something better.
Car 63, got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
But it's just not going to be a possibility to do the tracks that we want to, and it's pointless to do the tracks that we already race officials on. So maybe we'll do a Kern championship.
1 lap to green. 41.
I think that's what we'll switch it to.
You're on the outside this time.
We'll do a bunch of different races at Kern. Truck series, super late model stocks. We'll run the dirt track as well. I think that's what it's going to switch to. That's a better option.
Get ready, going green.
Let's see if we can get this thing to turn.
Green flag, green flag.
Bad shift there.
5.306. Car inside. Stay high. Stay high.
Not going to be able to get the run we need to here.
Keep high. The yellow flag is out. Line
But
up, single
we get the
file.
inside
Pit
now.
road is closed right now.
And we're heading to overtime.
Pit road is now open.
Wave around and then do 3. That should speed things up here.
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. 33.606. Closed. Pit road is closed.
But yeah, I've had enough of this. I'm sure many others have as well in the mid-pack. It's been fun, it's just we're going to be down to like 5 people that want to do this on a Sunday night, so
Pace car is off.
Kern Championship sounds a lot more fun.
Green, green, green. 35. 35.06. The yellow
And
flag is
the
out.
yellow
They want you
instantly,
in
for
single
fuck's
file.
sake.
Closed. Pit road is closed. Catch up, 14 car.
Everything is massively spread out too because we've got that yellow on a start, so the pace car is all funky on when it comes
Catch
out.
up, 14 car. 5 to go. Pit road's open. Car 37. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass.
We gotta
on the
get him
outside.
around, so long yellow here, but hey, we're nearly done.
Left up 37. Car by. Pit road is closed.
Make sure no one's got penalties, and get back to racing to the end and see how many people wreck each other on the white flag lap once we get there after like 10 green white checkers. So disappointing because this is so much fun
One left to
when we
green.
are
You'll be
racing,
lining up
but
on the inside. 40.713.
is what it is. Kern Championship coming soon. I think next Sunday we'll keep off, and then we'll come up with a schedule for the rest of the way until the holidays.
About to go green.
Get
Stay
in third
focused.
gear, don't want to be in second, otherwise
Pace
we're
car
going to be
is off.
shifting
Be ready.
twice and lose out.
Green flag, green flag. 2 left to go, 2 to go. 35.198 outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
No drive off the corner.
Still there. White flag, stay smooth. Still there, hold your line. 22.069.
Mitch is going to win it. Gavin's going to have a great run into second place. No tires was the right call. We're going to end up
Still
sixth.
there, hold your line.
And they don't wreck each other all at the end, but yeah, unfortunately,
Ticket flag.
did not go how I would have liked it.
Great job, you did really
So
well.
we are gonna switch things up. Yeah, so let's go take a look at the wrecks. So we're gonna have 1,000 of them, but just doesn't work. Let's see what we got. Mark again. Mark has broken it with his hood from the other race, so yeah, we're not even going to be able to look at this. That's unfortunate. We're not even going to be able to see what happened, but there's Tracy going around. Let's see what happens here. Dan and big prediction code, he gets into the back of him, and yeah, So that is, yeah, we're not going to be able to get this to go through the incidents because it is broken. So even better. Can't even see what all happened. Maybe I'll put another video out once once I load the replay up and see if it works. But sadly, that is a one and done. It'll be fun in official racing, but yeah, open setups and people just driving over their head hasn't been fun. So we'll do a Kern Championship with short track cars and truck series and just have fun that way. Sorry if you were looking forward to this, but just need to have fun. Otherwise, this feels like a job and people will vanish. So, thanks for watching.